Hey guys, M.V.K here coming to you again. How's everybody doing? Back again, versus match with a twist, everybody, as always. And here to give the results for the last one that I chose. Best queen of kicking ass. It was a tough one, everybody kept saying, from the choices. But I was still able to tally up the votes who did vote it. And you guys chose Lucy Lawless as the best queen of kicking ass. I loved Xena, still love it to this day. I love Lucy Lawless. She will always be remembered as the warrior princess in my mind, and you gotta love her very much. So, next up is another one from me, guys, and if you thought last week's was kind of hard, I want to know how you guys would do on this one. And look at the image, people, in a sense. Yeah, what is that? Lightning storm. But this is basically best electrical power based character. So I do like electrical based characters, so let's kick it off with the first one. And that's none other than Mr. Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning. Black Lightning, one of DC's first mainstream African American heroes. I love him. Can't wait to see what DC brings to him in the new 52. I've been waiting a long time for Black Lightning to return, and they better deliver. So to speak. But Black Lightning. Next up, we have Electro, Mr. Max Dillon, one of my favorite of the Spider-Man rogues. Just an ordinary cable guy, pretty much, working on wires, and fate turned him into the villain you see for today. You gotta love Electro, no doubt about it. This guy is just extremely powerful with his electrical attacks, and this guy can do serious damage, no doubt about it. Next up, Cole McGrath from the infamous series. Cole's a mixture of a lot of the young, electrical power-based heroes. Even though he kind of is portrayed as being, you can be a good guy, or you can be a bad guy. DC has run a few comics with the character, and he's still a cool character at best. He's kind of like Black Lightning in a way. He's able to use different types of lightning attacks that are really cool, that I like, even though I haven't really played the games too much. Next up, we have Raiden, God of Lightning, Protector of Earthrealm. Yeah, from the Mortal Kombat series. This is a god, that has gone on to say, if you screw with Earth, you answer to him. And he lives up to that, pretty much. And it's always a pleasure to see. What's Mortal Kombat without Raiden? Let's put it like that. Next up, we have Surge from the X-Men universe, the young X-Men. I've always liked Surge. Noriko. Noriko was always a cool character to me because, first of all, she wears these gauntlets on her arms because her mutant powers are like really unstable. And the gauntlets actually able her to channel her electrical based powers, not just as shooting electricity and things like that, but more as she can move really fast with them and things like that. That always made me really enjoy the character very much. But she's a cool young X-Men, and I do love Noriko. Next up, we have, if you didn't think so, think I was going to put this guy, you were wrong. Static, Mr. Virgil Hawkins. Yeah. You got to be kidding me. You think I'm not going to put this guy on this list? Virgil, created by the great, God rest his soul, Mr. Dwayne McDuffie. A lot of people may not have was reading him when he was under Milestone Comics, like me. I was reading him way before the animated series. I knew about the character, fell in love with the character, but most of the people fell in love with him between the animated series, and that's fine. But Static is just really cool, and I'm praying that DC continues to roll with him and don't just put him in that comic book void, if you know what I mean. We don't hear from him anymore. Next up, number 7, Livewire. Yeah, Livewire. She was another character that transitioned from animated into comics. She was a disc jockey that liked to run her mouth pretty much, and unfortunately fate turned her into this walking, breathing, electrical being that pretty much made the Superman family's life a living hell in a sense. But she's still cool. It was always fun to watch her on episodes of the Superman the Animated Series. I did love the episode where she teamed up with Harley and Poison Ivy when they took on Supergirl and Batgirl. That was real fun. But Livewire is cool, definitely. Very cool indeed. And last but not least, I saved pretty much kind of quote unquote the best for last. Yeah, you're looking at him. You know him, you love him. Thor, God of Thunder. Avenger, Asgardian, wielder of the powerful hammer Mjolnir. What more can I say about Thor? You gotta love Thor, God of Thunder himself. One of the mightiest Marvel heroes, one of the strongest powerhouses in the Marvel Universe. One of the bravest as well. He truly lives up to his monarch as being what he says he is. But yeah, gotta love Thor. So, there you have it, guys. Those are the 8 choices I picked for electrical power-based characters. Now, some people might say, hey, how come you didn't put Storm in there? Storm does not just use electricity, does she, guys? She's a weather goddess or weather wizard, or however you want to consider her. She controls the weather, not just electrical powers. Some people might say, how come you didn't put Captain Shazam or somebody like that? Not just electrical powers. You got it? But, like, these are my choices I picked, as always. But vote now. Voting will end next week. And let's see, who do you guys feel out of these 8 is the best electrical power-based character? And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, ta-ta for now. And I will see you guys next week on Versus Match with a Twist.